Alright, so as you guys are seeing, this is precisely why I don't like doing high ladder stuff like this, because hacks makes a much bigger difference and you face people with some weird shit. But you also face people with weird shit in the lower stuff, but it's not as completely ridiculous as it is here. Now this guy has a real dick of a team. I can go in lots of directions. But let's see how it goes. He has so many potential leads. I don't want to go with this because motor drive, immunity, can't touch Vile Plume really. He's got the prankster with that. Whatever. Kangaskhan, younger Toguro, please. Wreck. He doesn't have anything to take fake outs though, which is nice. Definitely nice. This thing will probably take a hefty portion of damage. Because even prankster can't slow me down, man. He goes into Seismitoad. That's a good play. Let's go into Toya. And then he's going to Scald. Don't burn, of course. Yeah, why not? Definitely the Giga Drain is super obvious. So, yeah, in comes the Vile Plume. Maybe I could get a little return freeze hacks. No, that's ridiculous. Why would I? Let's go into Jin to sponge up the poison hit that's coming my way. The Sludge Bomb, yep, there it is. Doesn't poison, thank you. Probably will either show me that he has HP Fire or switch out. Switches out, I gain initiative. If he stays in, I get to pretty much figure out what set he is depending on his next move. Okay, he switches out, so I gain initiative on this thing, which is perfect. Now the Volt switch is really obvious, but I over predicted and succeeded, so maybe he's gonna not. Actually, giving Electivire Motor Drive is never a good thing, but giving him a Choice Scarf is pretty much the same thing, but locking him into one move. He could have a Choice Scarf, and I can't Shadow Ball because this thing is immune. So what do? I think my best play would be to go into Genkai since he resists, but then again, I can't really do much in return. So he's already made his move since it shows up that I have 120 seconds left, so let's trick. He's going to U-turn. Okay. Which means he's also Scarfed. Okay. So he has two Scarfers. I don't know exactly how I feel about that, but I've come to expect nothing less from these folks. Oh, I was really hoping for that clutch freeze. Let's yawn whatever comes in. Lipard, please go fuck yourself. Rocks would be nice, but initiative might be better. He's going into Miltank. That's fine. Definitely going to yawn you since you're going to get your own rocks up. Or Toxic. Interesting. And then let's knock something off. You don't have rocks because your Seismitoad had rocks, I think. Or no, your Seismitoad used Scald. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. In comes the Lipard. I was thinking about U-turning, but you know. So he's Life Orb, so he's offensive. Which is good because I don't think a knockoff can kill since I'm fully invested in defense. But a U-turn will do a lot. That also means younger Toguro can come in and fake out whatever. This thing dies upon re-entry, so he has no reason to switch out. Absolutely none. And if he switches out... You know, if he switches out, I won't be... Okay. So this guy's not a Mongoloid. We can put that down in what we know about our opponent. This thing could have Body Slam or Seismic Toss. Either one is kind of an issue because... Well, if it's Seismic Toss... Clink Clank can't set up on it. If it is Body Slam, I have a pretty reasonable chance of setting up on it. This thing still has its leftovers. I don't know what he wants to send in, but it has Body Slam, which is good knowledge because it's definitely good knowledge. I want to keep this thing as fodder. If he kills this off, this could be good. Or if he not kills this off, I'm stupid. If he lets it fall asleep, it could be good for me. Because in comes Klinklang. But Scarf Chatot is worrying. I've never seen that set, but it's really weird. Good thing is that my Ludicolo has own tempo specifically so that he can take a Chatter and Ice Beam back to win. To kill, rather. But, I think realistically I should go into Klinklang because I can punch a big hole in his team. As long as I get rid of that Seismitoad. If I get rid of the Seismitoad, I think Klinklang can take it. Since this thing is Body Slam over Seismic Toss. Unless it has both, in which case this guy's a legend. And he's taking his sweet time trying to figure out what to do next. Please don't leave on me. Okay, he doesn't. He goes into Seismitoad, which is really good. Into Toya we go. Is he going to let Vileplume die, or is he going to let this thing die? Let's find out. How? Okay, he's going to let this thing die, which is a bad play in my opinion. Because now I do have enough speed to outspeed Vileplume. I think this thing is naturally faster anyway, but... Huh. Since... Let me think about this. He body slammed earlier. He could be Scrappy, or judging by the way he brought this in, he could be Thick Fat. I think this is still useful for getting off like a last-ditch yawn or something. Let's go into Toguro, see what we can do. The Elder Toguro, of course. The one that just sits on Toguro's shoulder. He's going to Body Slam, and he's not Scrappy, which means he is either Sap Sipper or Thick Fat. Either way, that kind of puts a damper on Toya. But that's fine, because Genkai can do some work with that. Now, he's going to send in either the Electivire or the Chatot. Both of which younger Toguro does pretty well against. Why would you Toxic? But you know what? Whatever. Power Up Punch inbound. If he brings in the Vileplume, that's good. Hold on. No. He has a Choice Scarf Electivire. Well, let's Power Up Punch and then see if we can. Because if he brings in the Vileplume, I can kill it with a return. Hopefully. He leaves this in. He Body Slams. Okay, well, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Now I'm going to return. And if he sends in either of his Scarfers, I can... That does nowhere near what I thought it would. Definitely want to keep this for a fake out. Milk drink. Huh. Well, his team kind of shuts mine down because these three, no Shadow Ball, no electric moves. And also these two nullify tricks. So this thing is essentially useless. The only thing it can do is Shadow Ball that. And I don't have Aromatherapy on anything, and I'm getting kind of status to shit, so I don't like that. Let us go into Botan. And it's time for this thing to go. Or not. It's time for this thing to force you out. Or knock off something. Let's knock off. He Body Slams. Doesn't really matter anyway. Which is good, because now I get into this. And this is where the carnage can begin. Because if he wants to try and... Let's just see what he wants to do. I don't think a Body Slam is going to break this up. I really hope it doesn't. He could even try to Toxic if he's being real cheeky, but... I want to say this thing's fully physically defensive, which isn't good. He goes into Vileplume. Weird. The only thing I can think of is that he's going to Synthesis or Moonlight or whatever he does right now. Let's see. So if I get a Shift Gear up... Okay, he goes into Electivire, which isn't his best play, I don't think. Because now I do outspeed you. So let's go for a return. Which straight up kills? Are you minus defense? That may be because I'm adamant, but I don't think so. You also cannot outspeed. Even if you are timid. This is what I'm telling you. Clink Clang is a beast. And he leaves without saying. That guy was kind of low on the ladder. Weird. This is a weird session, man. Definitely a weird session.